We are the Book Breakers. I'm Barbie Johnson.
And I am Tisha Winkler. We're the Book Breakers.
Miracle Network channel.
Yeah.
And today we have a special guest, very, very special guest, Miss Mabry.
Thank you. Thank you both for having me today.
Angela Mabry, people.
Yes, Angela.
And she's going to be talking about that wonderful song, and we're going to have her sing that song too.
Not that song.
The one of Don't Do It. What is it? I forgot the thing.
That's not right.
That's not.
That ain't the right way.
There you
That
go.
ain't the right way.
Ain't the right way. Mm-hmm. And there are a lot of times that we do things and we do it unorthodox. In other words, we do it illegal. Oh, you never did anything illegal? I did. I'm telling you. Read the book. Read the book. I'm serious. From Trials to Affliction, read the book. But we're here about Miss Angela Mabry, and she's going to talk to us about how did you get into the business of doing this song? How did this song come about? These two songs.
Yes, That Ain't the Right Way and The Day of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Well, both these songs, I just like to say the Lord gave me these songs.
Okay.
I really like to say that, and I truly believe that, because I say with each song, I didn't have to struggle with it, with the words. It seemed like they just flowed. And I truly believe that God gave me these songs for such a time as this.
Okay. And what is not the adage behind it, how you would say the meaning or the gist of it?
Well, for That Ain't the Right Way talks about, I'll sing it for you. Hey, you're running out in the street, trying to find you something to eat. You ought to have you a job, making money like a movie star, yeah. But you don't want to do that. I know what you want to do. You want to smoke, take dope, and be out in the street, trying to find you something to eat, trying to find you somewhere to sleep. That ain't the right way. 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 Hey, almost all the time you're digging in grease and grime, trying to find you a dime, but all you want is a bottle of wine, yeah. That ain't the right way. 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 Don't steal or do no crime, so you won't have to make no time. It ain't no fun when you're always on the run, cause you got yourself in jail, and to you it's a place like hell. You could have called me in any weather. I would have helped you get your thing together, yeah. That ain't the right way. 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 You had a job in a restaurant, doing business with your greasy aunt. Mm-hmm. She tried to send you back to school, but you were busy acting like a fool, smoking dope in a high school classroom, playing doctor in a high school bathroom, playing teacher with the teacher's grade book, cutting class and stealing girls' pocketbooks. And you know that ain't the right way. 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 Hey.
All right. Woo!
Can I be your backup singer?
Backup singer,
right
backup
way.
dancer.
Yes. I like that song.
We're going on the road, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, for those of you that song has some interesting implications in it as to life and choices. Some choices we don't want to make, and we don't want the consequences coming behind them. So Miss Mabry, what can you suggest to people who they want to get into music but don't know how to get the resources or go to where they need to go to in order for someone to help them or to get the help to do their voice or whatever like that? So what kind of information can you give them?
Well, I would say to that, that's what I'm trying to do myself.
Okay,
that's why I'm here today. Call me.
Yes.
Any information is, if anyone out there needs a singer, if you need a songwriter, you can reach me at new1u2@yahoo.com. That's NEW, the number one, the word U, YOU, new1u2 at yahoo.com. New1u2 at yahoo.com.
Mhm.
And I would be glad to share these songs. And I would be glad to work with anyone. Like I say, if you need someone to work on a song with you, I'm available for that.
All right.
Or you can reach me at 443-333-7594. That's 443-333-7594.
All right, get a pen and paper, write it
Yeah,
down.
write it
You may
down.
need it. So Miss Mabry, so when you were coming up, were you groomed in that area, or who were your supporters? How did you?
No, I was not groomed in that area at all. That situation happened because I had a sister and brothers who played cards that wouldn't allow me to play cards with them.
Okay.
So what they did, they would never allow me to play. So I would just end up in my bedroom singing in the mirror because I didn't know how to play cards and I was the youngest and they wasn't going to teach me. So they were like, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So that's how that came about.
And Mrs. Mabry, do you have any history of family members in your family that also sing?
Actually, not at this time.
Not at this time.
I'm getting ready to listen to a story.
Like you have like a Kurt Franklin or somebody else. And most times you have, but like the wine is everybody sings.
Right.
You know, I thought you had like a Clark sister that y'all all sing as a group.
No, my sister doesn't sing. Now she'll play cards, but she ain't gonna sing.
But I come from a family that sing.
Yeah.
Can you tell? That ain't the right way. And Miss Mabry, when you're like, when you're relaxing at home, does God ever give you like dreams and visions to write different songs?
I've never had the dreams and visions to write songs, but the day of the Lord came out of prayer.
Okay.
Because I wrote that song like a few years ago, but that ain't the right way. I wrote that song when I was like 12 years old. So that's why I say I truly believe God gave me that song. So no dreams and visions as of yet.
Yes. So do you really think that God is going to give you like a recording to record the song, sing?
Yes. Speak those things in existence.
Yes, speak it.
Speak them as though they're not, but yes, they are. Yes.
Absolutely. But I want you to go back and expound on when you start writing that song. You said 12?
Yeah, I was 12.
That's 10 years ago, right?
So,
She's right. Listen to her. She's right. But with that song, I just have to say that I truly believe that the Lord gave me that song because we had moved with my grandmother in a new neighborhood, and I'm looking out the window like, wow, I don't have anything to do. And I saw two boys walking down the street smoking a cigarette. And as I turned,
Were they Newports?
Probably was. Your favorite, huh?
she's telling on herself. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, I saw them smoking a cigarette and I was like, oh, that ain't the right way. And it just seemed like something just came over me. And I just started yelling for my mom, Mom, give me a pen and a paper. Give me a pen and a paper. And she's like, what? And she took off running and she put the pen and paper in my hand. And my hand just started going and it just started writing. And the next thing I know, I had a song.
All right.
It was really that simple. That's why I say that I truly believe that God gave me that song because even now, when I look at the content of the song, the words and everything, I'm like, I had no idea of none of this stuff going on and smoking dope in the high school bathroom. I wasn't even in high school yet. So I didn't know anything about those things that I actually sing about. So I give honor to God for that particular song. I do.
Absolutely. So, okay, so he gave you the words then at 12. Did the music, the tone, and all of that?
All of that just came with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was God.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Hello. I mean, he can do that. Like with a couple of books I was writing. I when I start writing, I have to write until it stops. It's like it's
a flow.
Yeah.
And when it stops, well, all right, it's time to stop.
Right.
So that's it.
And guess what?
What?
It might have been like about 7 years ago. I was in a prophetic service, and God gave me a prophetic word
Mhm.
while I was in the service, and it was actually in my book.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Okay. What was the?
It was like
The
a prophetic poem.
Okay. The name. What was the
I
name?
think it was called Real Love, but God
Okay.
had gave it to me in a prophetic word.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can you share that?
I might have to share it next time. 'Cause I don't have it on.
Look, get the book.
Get the book. Amazon.com.
There you go.
It's supposed to be up here.
I know. It's not there yet. I'm sorry, audience. And Miss Mabry, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, I see myself. I just want to be somewhere singing and sharing the word of God
Okay.
through song.
Mhm.
Yeah. On the Stella Awards?
Yes. Yes. Tell her, speak it. Speak
You're going to be
it.
sitting next to Shirley Caesar.
Hello.
Amen.
Amen.
And we coming to see you too, Oprah. Tyler Perry.
All my life.
You have to fight.
Yeah. Yes. Amen and amen.
So, Miss Mary, what are some of the challenges that you had to go through to? Are these songs already recorded? They're on.
Yes, you can find these songs on YouTube.
Mhm.
That Ain't the Right Way and The Day of the Lord.
Mhm. So what was-
Spotify.
Oh, okay. You go ahead, Spotify.
Most streaming
Woo,
sites.
woo.
Yes.
What about BET?
Soon to come. It's on the way.
All right.
HBO.
Yes.
You see us.
Yes.
Mhm. Mhm. So, back to what were some of the challenges that you or struggles that you had to face to get your stuff out there?
Well, some of the challenges were when I first wrote That Ain't the Right Way, being so young,
Wow.
and that was like back then, nobody knew anything. There was no Facebook, there was no
Oh,
YouTube.
that's
Did you
right.
have MySpace?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not then. Not when I was 12. No, we didn't have that. And then, being from such a little small town that I'm from, Rock Hill, South Carolina, at
Oh, okay.
that time, it's like people that I knew, nobody knew anything. Nobody really knew what to do.
Mhm.
So it just for years, I sang it in high school, talent shows and different little places. But as far as someone really doing something with the song, I just didn't really have anybody to know anything or to help that way.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
I'm thankful for today,
All right.
to help
All right.
to help push it and help get it out there.
Mhm. All right. And Mr. Carrington,
Yes.
we want you to
Yes.
play that song over again, please. Thank you.
Thank you so kindly, Mr. Carrington.
You're wonderful, John. We love you.
And Mrs. Mabry, what can you tell our audience or to like young people who like are songwriters, what things they should do to prepare themselves if they want to be a songwriter or a musician?
Well, from what I have learned, when you do write a song, make sure your songs are copywritten.
Yes.
Yes.
Protect your songs.
Yes.
And I would say that's the number one thing.
Mhm.
Make sure that you're protected, and anything else, go for it. Put yourself out there. There's YouTube. It's just so many sites and reels and things that you can do now to help push your songs and push your music. That's what I'm learning. And I feel like I'm just learning these things, even though these things have been available, but I feel like that's what I'm trying to do now.
But delay is not denial.
That's right. It's not.
I agree.
Mhm. Timing, God's timing. Maybe not the
Right.
hours, but God's timing.
Look at me and Barbie.
Amen.
We never thought we was going to be authors.
No.
I know I didn't.
I didn't think
Right.
Because I had the worst papers in the world.
See, but that lets you know it's not about that.
Right.
Where you started from, but it's where you go to.
Oh, you're preaching, aren't you? Go
No,
ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, that's some good word. That's some
Yes.
good word.
Oh my God, maybe forget my question. But Miss Mabry, we want to hear that day of the Lord.
Oh, amen. Well, thank you.
Let me prepare myself.
Yes.
How the song go?
And the day of the Lord. Yes, you can find that on all streaming sites also. And that's the title of the song, The Day of the Lord. The day of the Lord is at hand. Wars and rumors of wars are in the land. So gird up your loins, it's time to run for the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord is at hand. Come on, everybody, take a stand. The Lord is coming back at his command. So gird up your loins, it's time to run for the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord is at hand. For the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord, the day of the Lord is at hand. Amen.
Can I sing that last part?
Yes.
The day of the
Oh,
Lord is
boy.
at I love that song.
Yes,
I just love it.
yes,
To God be the
yes.
glory. I love it.
So, Miss Mabry, with your beautiful voice and everything, do you give voice lessons?
I
Or
don't
teach-
give voice
What?
lessons. I need voice
So there might be somebody out there who need it.
That's a compliment. He needs some voice
Oh
lessons.
my God. Oh my God. So have you ever thought about it or anything like
I
that?
have thought about voice lessons. I actually did look into some things, some information you gave me. Yeah, I did look into that.
Okay.
And so yeah, I think I could benefit from some voice lessons, some breathing lessons, and just anything to help my la la la.
Oh, please. That's off stage. Technical difficulties.
I need some help. I'm staying in my lane.
Oh, okay. But I was going back to the voice. No. Miss Mabry, do you play any musical instrument?
I actually do not play any
Oh,
instruments.
okay.
I just took some piano lessons
Go
at
ahead.
Catonsville Community College
Hey.
for beginner class.
Go ahead, Liberace.
Yes. I can actually play for He's a Jolly Good Fellow without looking now. Yes. That's about it.
So do you want to add that asset to your music when you play? When you
Not
write your
just yet.
songs?
Not just yet.
You said one step at a time.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Future.
Mhm. Now I used to play I wouldn't say play the piano. There was only one song that I could play, and that was
Cha cha cha.
No, Silent Night. Silent Night. I mean, I had that down good, but when you don't use it, you lose it.
Wow.
Now I don't know how to
I
play.
play
No,
that instrument too.
I can't play nothing. What is it?
Oh, girl, I used to turn that tambourine up in the church.
Oh!
I hit it so bad, my whole leg was
Oh my
bruised.
God. You don't hit that hard. Just enough so I can rattle. Make
Yes.
the sound. Oh my God, she went overboard.
All right.
Oh my God. But yeah. And there was at a point where I could play the guitar because that was the easiest thing for me to learn because I only had 5 strings, and you hit your chord and boom, 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 play. That was it. But I can't even play that anymore.
Oh, wow. When was the last time you tried?
Forever.
Oh,
It's
okay.
We have a fly in here, people. So when you see us doing
I know.
this,
So I don't want people to think we are having an anointed service over here. We could.
oh, but we're swatting and keeping it moving. Swatting and keeping it moving. All right. But like I said, when you don't use it, you lose it. So is anybody out there giving guitar lessons?
I have a guitar.
I need the lesson.
Yeah, my mother, she used to play the guitar. So I actually have 2 guitars.
So what are you doing with the guitar?
Nothing.
You need to play it.
I need to use it.
Yes, utilize it.
Yeah.
But since you said that they were Was it not Coppin?
Oh,
See,
Catonsville.
Catonsville.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was out there too.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to take up those classes. I need those musical
Yes.
skills back on the instrument. And then I bought myself a keyboard. Ask me what I play.
Jesus loves
Ask me, I said.
Jesus loves me.
Silent Night.
I played nothing.
That's the name of the song. Nothing.
Well, and that's how it sounds. No. I said no. I'm gonna get there. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that back. And again, Miss Mabry, could you give our audience your information where they can reach you, and maybe they can tell you somewhere where you can get some resources, something, because there's someone out there with all kind of information,
Right.
and we need to network, come together, and share with each other. So, can you give them your contact information again, where they can reach you or get your songs?
Yes, thank you. You can find my songs on YouTube. You can find my songs on Spotify, most streaming sites. And you can reach me at my email, new1u2@yahoo.com, NEW, the number 1, the word YOU, the number 2 @yahoo.com. And my number is 443-333-7594.
All right.
Wonderful.
So remember, write the information down.
Yes, you might need Mrs. Angela Mabry for your wedding. I don't want to say.
Hello.
I didn't want to say funeral, but wedding engagements
Right.
and any event.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
available.
Yes.
Well, there you go. You have it. That information. So Miss Mabry, what did you or were you teaching or are you teaching your daughter any musicals?
Courtney can sing.
She can.
Yeah, I heard her last time. She had a nice melody. I was like, ooh, yes.
And she has a very strong, she has like a powerful voice.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, she doesn't really like to sing like that.
Oh.
Now she can sing, but she isn't where I would want her to be as far as, hey, come on and be my background. No, Ma, no, I'm not, that's not me, But she has a very powerful voice. She was actually on the choir when she was a young girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
even the choir director says she has a powerful voice, and she really does.
See, that's where a lot of the what do you want to say, stars, how
Yes.
they started out, they were in churches or in
Right.
choirs,
Mhm.
and then they go on to bigger things. Even though what's bigger than the church? I'm just
That's
saying
where I
what's bigger
started
than
at.
God.
I started off in the choir.
You did, and where did you end up? Nowhere.
I mean, I landed somewhere, but just not saying it.
So you don't know what future endeavors that may
Yes.
take, where it may take you. So to our audience, even though you might start small, don't count yourself down and out,
Yes.
because you don't know where that's going to take you. You don't know in your future where or who you're going to meet, because you don't know. You could just be talking to a scout producer or even a producer in a grocery store. You never know. And then they give you a card or say, hey, we want you to come on and sing on our show or something like that. And it just takes off. Who did that happen for?
Me.
Hold up. I'm trying to.
Yolanda Adams.
What did you? No, she was a teacher. She started in Baltimore. Hello, she was a teacher in Baltimore.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
I think we went to the same school. Didn't we?
Okay, right.
Okay.
But yes, so she got her start and just boom, her career just took off. And hey, you never know.
Yes.
You just never know. So don't count yourself down and out. So when you start small, as the word says, don't despise small beginnings.
Right.
So you never know where it's going to take you. Okay, so that's our cue.
Did you hear it?
Again, we're the Book Breakers. I'm Barbie Johnson
And I am Tisha Winkler.
with our special guest, Miss Angela Mabry. Miss Mabry, we thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
coming on the show, sharing your
Oh,
information.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
And to our audience, join us again next week, Monday at 5:30. And the Steve Copeland Couch Conversation Show on
Yes.
Wednesdays and the Teen Talk on Saturdays. So follow us.
Can we say our slogan that we always say?
We sure can. And we encourage you to accomplish your dreams.
Keep dreaming.
Absolutely. Gazin, go with God.
Adios.
We still need to look at